Jason with Bright Idea Dental Repair. I wanted to take a little time to identify a really useful means of finding new clients. In the beginning, when I started my business, the first thing that I did was informational interviewing in dental offices. And initially, I would just try to find offices, walk in the door, and ask them about how they were taking care of service and how they were, basically what they were doing with regard to their dental equipment repair. And in one day, I did this technique, and I went to several offices, and I was hired twice, once for 1 hour and once for 2 hours, and was able to close 3 hours of business within 5 hours. And I was about 3 hours away from where I lived at the time. And what was really neat was I was able to find clients that were outside of an area that I was familiar with. And I'm going to show you this method right now. I'm actually kind of just banging down the freeway, but I figure this will be a good example of how easy it is to find specific clients. Now, I do dental repairs, so my clients tend to be dental offices, but you can really use this for any sort of a cold calling based business or any way that you're trying to find a specific audience. And if you're trying to find where they are. And the beauty is you can do this on your PC, on your phone. What I like about it is I can just carry it with me, and so wherever I'm at, I can do this search. So the first thing we'll need to do is we will just go ahead and open up the Yelp application. And our initial screen will come up here. And all I'm going to do is go ahead and just type in the word dentist. Okay? And it's going to say dentist. And so I'm just going to touch that. Now, the initial screen we're going to come up with is going to be this uninteresting screen. It's going to have some different offices. It's going to be kind of in list format. That's not what we're looking for, all right? What we're going to do, what we're looking for is this little map. We're going to touch the map in the upper left-hand corner. And we're going to do our search, and then we're going to touch the map. Now, right there is me. And all those dots are all the dental offices where I am. And as you can see, I'm kind of moving down here, and there's like a whole cluster that's right in there that I could go hit. Yeah, I'm kind of coming around this little bend right here. And what I like about this is you can get real-time visibility of where the offices are around you. The other thing that you can do is you can zoom in, and there's a button that says redo search in this area. You can redo the search right where it's at, and it will actually research. So you can confirm whether or not there's offices, because it'll only pull so many offices based on how big. Like if you go really big and then you redo the search in this area, it's only going to do, like, that's not all the dental offices there are. Like the more you zoom in and you hit the redo the search, all right, it'll show up more offices. So you want to make sure that when you're doing the search, you're down close enough. Now what's neat is, say I'm right there, but I'm driving and I'm going to end up in, like, say I'm going to be in Southfield. Say I'm heading over to here to Southfield, right there, and say that's where I'm going to be. I've got an office right there in Lathrop Village I'm going to go hit. What I can do is I can go ahead and really, like, drive it down and then hit redo search in the area, and I'm going to see all the offices that are right in the vicinity of where I'm going to be. And a technique that you could use is, if, say I'm going to be, right there at, Dr. Brian Mayer, well, I'm going to open up this other little, I'm going to make it a little wider, and I'm going to see that there's another doctor right there, Dr. Rosenroy, okay? And I can go ahead and touch that number, okay, number 19, and right in there, I can see that's an oral surgery office. So I can touch that, all right? And then I can go ahead and push this button right here, and I can call that number, and I can say, hey, Dr. Rosen, I'm going to be in the area doing some service next door at Dr. Mayer's office, and do you have anything that I can help you with while I'm in the area? And you can proactively call, because I think in the day of COVID, calling is going to become more acceptable form of cold calling. And what's great is you can actually be doing scheduling or research prior to even getting in an area. And like, say for us, we're based out of Ann Arbor, and we don't roll in this area usually. But what I can do is I can actually set up for myself or my marketing people, I can set up a sales circuit right here where we can actually go and say we'll start right up there at number 3, number 7, number 8, number 14, 16, 2, 13, 14, 1. We can go ahead and actually follow that all the way and do the best, like, I guess we can save as much time as possible by doing the most efficient sweep through all those offices. And I think what's neat about this Yelp method is it really gives you an appreciation for how many offices there can be clustered. And the other thing is, like, say you're going to be way up here in like some place. It's just kind of remote, right? Like that. Okay, you can redo the search there, all right? And you're going to see all those offices. So you can actually spend time marketing these areas that, I mean, come on. Do you think anybody is really going to be going there hitting that hard? Like, those people probably need so much love. And you're going to be able to just go through there and set up little circuits and get yourself and your marketing people and your sales people just really focusing on these areas where there's probably really rich opportunity and nobody's loving on them. So, kind of to recap, so you'll need to download the Yelp app, and then just go ahead and do the word search for the client you're looking for. Now, another thing you could do is you could go back here and, like, say for what we do in the dental repair, we also do autoclaves. Well, you could actually also go and you can start searching up veterinarians in that same area. And what you're going to find is in the same area, you're going to have a population of dentists, but then you're also going to have a population of veterinarians. And you can call and identify that you repair autoclaves to those veterinarians as well. So you can, you can really just get as creative as you want. Podiatrists use an autoclave. OBGYN uses an autoclave. There's autoclaves in eye surgery clinics. That's one, maybe, eye surgery, eye surgeon. Okay, we'll do eye surgery. Boom, right there. I mean, all those dots right there are all eye surgery places. They probably all have some sort of an autoclave or some sort of a statum. And so that's actually 3 different demographics that are piled on top of one another. And you can use Yelp to identify customers. So instead of using Yelp in a way where you would find somebody to give your own money to, why don't we use it to figure out who we can actually help and who we can close some business with. So this is Jason with Bright Idea Dental Repair, and again, I just wanted to really show you, something that I thought was pretty neat. And again, there I am, moving along, and I'm just going to redo that search, and we'll see. Boom, there's a couple eye surgeons right near me. So let me know what you think about this. I'm really trying to disrupt this industry and think about new and unique ways to accomplish different things like sales and repairs. And I'm not a fully trained dental tech, like not a forever dental tech. I know what I'm doing. I mean, I've trained lightly or in my military training, and of course I've learned on the job, but in general, a lot of these things, it's just I'm doing what makes sense, guys. And if I can share this with you, I think this is going to help someone out there. So if this does help you, please be sure to show us some love, as well as subscribe to my YouTube channel called the Dental Equipment Repair Channel, and consider supporting us and spreading the word about what we're trying to do, trying to get information like this into the hands of those of us who are doing this work, and ultimately trying to strengthen our abilities and strengthen our community. So I hope you guys have a good day, and thanks for tuning in.